Hi Pisces, this is Tarot-blee Accurate. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. I hope you come back. If you've been here before, thanks for all your likes, all your shares, all your comments. You're the reason why I do these, and I really appreciate it. Now, one thing I just wanted to mention is I've noticed that when I put out the readings, it's kind of just random. Whatever I feel like is the ones that go first, and then the ones that come after are just the ones that come after. But I've noticed that the ones that get the most views are usually the signs that are having the crappiest month. So I've decided that I am going to, or just need the most guidance, maybe not the crappiest month. Maybe they're having the best month, but they have confusion or need guidance. So I'm doing them in order of whichever video's sign has the most views on it. Now, because if those are the people who are needing the most help, then they're getting it a little bit quicker. I mean, it's usually like a difference of like a day at max, but even a couple hours. People get impatient. Okay, so that being said, this is your general reading for July 17th through August 17th, and this is going to cover your career, your money, your job, that sort of thing. And then also your home life or your friendships, and then your love life. So singles and couples, okay? Now this is for people who are Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What's going on for Pisces in regards to career? Don't take a rest. If you've been thinking like, hey, I need a little break, now's not the time. It's super not the time because okay, don't feel offended, okay? But some of you just haven't been putting enough into your work. You just haven't. And the danger is if you don't put more into your work, that you're going to stop getting paid, okay? You're super going to stop getting paid. It's very strange that came out. This is like jobless, okay? So make sure you're aware of that. If that's not you, what else is going on for the other Pisces? Some of you might be looking for a new job. Some of you might say, you know what, I like my job. My job's all right. It's pretty okay. But I want something better. I want something I love even more, and I'm walking away from that. And some of you are guided by spirit, actually, to do that. And some of you are going to be doing, giving birth to your own businesses, to your own ideas. And it's like you're being guided that way by your spirit guides, your guardian angels, all of that. This says here that you might not be receiving messages about money, career, wealth, home moves, things like that this month, or at least not getting them as soon as you want. And it's making you feel a little bit unexcited, like you wanted to be excited about something, but you're like, it's not happening. Like, I don't know if I can count on it. So what's the advice here? The moon. So this is an interesting card because this is about, sunshine and happiness. You see how the sun is like sprinkling little sun nuggets all over the place, but also following your intuition, like your divinely guided messages. So emotions are, part of that. Like how you're feeling, really following that gut instinct, going between these two pillars, not being distracted by these dogs that are barking, like kind of blending, like utilizing, what's the way to say this? I speak two languages, so sometimes I get confused. It's like, in your everyday life, living your life like the way that you always do, but going from the gut. Okay? Okay. So moving on from your career and all of that stuff, what's going on in your home life or in your close friendships? Some of you might be tied to a situation that you should leave, or a person that you think you should leave, but you don't because there's something fun about them. Now for me, sometimes this is a situation. To me, this feels like that friend who's just a total B. Like they're really fun, so you spend time with them. Maybe they're really popular. Maybe they know all the good spots to go out. Like you have a good time. But then they're kind of an abusive dickhole because they tell everybody your secrets, or they make rumors about you behind your back. But it's like you don't want to stop hanging out with them because they're so much fun. And you kind of know it, but you don't believe it. Could be something like that. watch out for your fertility. If you don't want a baby, this is a time where you could be very, very fertile, okay? You could get pregnant. So, I mean, if you're trying, great, now you know, right? This is about your home life and your close friendships. But if you don't want one, know that that's possible. What else? And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Like, if you're male, it still resonates. Like, you could just be extra potent. Your sperm could. But otherwise, things at home, I think home, this is just hammering home that point that some of you just have a bad friend, you know? At home, though, things are stable, things are happy. Some of you are redecorating and you're really excited about that. Good for you. Nothing to be upset about there. In regards to your love lives, so what's going on for single Pisces? Seems like a lot. Things are just falling out upside down. We're just going to go through them. Some of you are giving past lovers second chances. You're saying, come here, tell me what you think. Okay, I'll hear you out. I'll listen, but I don't know if I'm going to believe your bull crap. And you know what? You're right. They're kind of bad news. Nothing to celebrate there. They will break your heart. I didn't know that card was behind there. It's like nothing to celebrate. Sure as F. There's nothing to celebrate. They might come back to you and be like, hey, let's talk about this. Let's be together. And they're still in a relationship with somebody else. Right? Like, this is like, not always, I don't always read this card as a love triangle, but I'm reading it as a love triangle this time. For others of you, it'll just be like lies, like really deep cutting lies, disappointment. So if that person comes back, bullshit detector on. Be like, get the fuck away from me. Excuse me for swearing, but that's what you need to do because you will be really heartbroken otherwise. Now, if that person doesn't come back into your life, okay, then what can we expect for single Pisces? Well, then you can expect to recover from whatever it is that you've been through. Some of you, I want to get another card on that. Oh, yeah. Now, this is interesting because this is for the singles, okay? So this is my marriage card. But sometimes it's also read as like contracts, which, you know, marriage is a contract. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to get another card just to double check before I go saying, hey, you could just meet somebody and like elope or something like that. Yeah, the Queen of Cups right here. Emotionally overflowing. So you might meet someone this month. I don't have like that soulmate card, but it doesn't matter. It's just like a person that would be like a very stable relationship, like the kind of person this month that brings you a lot of joy. It doesn't mean they're not your soulmate, okay? I'm not saying that. But like the person that you will marry or a person that, you know, will just be around a long time. Maybe forever, okay? And they give you so much emotional depth and like happiness. So that's really good. Yay, Pisces, singles, holy moly. But that being said, that's a warning though, because if that ex comes back and they're like, hey, hear me out, you're not going to have time to be meeting this person because you're going to be going through all the drama and bullcrap. It's incentive not to, isn't it? Okay, so for those of you who are coupled Pisces, what do we have? July 17th. This could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. What do we have? Maybe not having so much fun. Like, it's not like it's like maybe you're a little bit bored and you want to do things that are fun together, but you're not really talking about it. You really don't want to wait. You don't want to have to wait for things to be fun again. But this person is someone that you're deeply emotionally connected to, your soulmate. There's that soulmate card. And some of you might be a little bit spoiled by your partner this month. They might be taking you out, buying you new clothes, jewelry, things like that, really pampering you. But it's kind of like a little bit like nothing new though. you know? And maybe that's where like a little bit of the boredom comes from. And it's almost like you don't want to be like, hey man, I'm a little bit bored because they spoil you so much. You don't want to sound like unappreciative of everything that they give you, especially if they're giving you love all the time. And you also don't want to have a conversation about money. Now, is it because you're bad at money? No, we just don't want to talk about it. I don't blame you, it's boring. But what is that in regards to? Okay, so right now, you might be seeing things from a different perspective and then going, let's do something about that. Let's do something different. Let's take an action. Let's do something that is true to who we are. And it's something you probably thought about for a while, but it's something totally different than before. What in the world could it be? Here's the deal. Any snafus that you have with your partner this month is because they are looking at things from like right here, right in front of them. And you're seeing things on a bigger scale, like a worldwide scale, okay? And if there is any sort of issue with them, it's a communication problem. It's like wanting the same thing, but they don't really understand what it is that you want. Like they want the same thing that you want, but they don't really get it. You know, they think that they get it, but they don't. And so you have to really pay attention and listen to what they're saying and understand that it's going to be very, very difficult to do so. Like, they might even be that kind of person right now that just cuts you off. Yeah, I get it. I understand. And they have no fucking clue. But it's not because they don't want to. It's just they don't get it. They just don't. So that might make you feel a little unbalanced. What else? You're not crazy for feeling the way you feel. You're not. Nope. And whatever this thing is that you're really dying to do is something that you really feel is the right thing to do and you want to do it and you know you're honest about it, you communicate it about it, and good. So do it, you know? Try to get them on your team and help them understand, but if you can't, just do it anyway. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading to get more clarity on anything like that or have something totally different going on in your life and you'd like some guidance, please reach out to me. My contact information is below in the description box. And then also if you are interested in the daily cards, those are often on Instagram, not every day, but most days, and on Facebook every single day. So see you soon, Pisces. Mwah, love and light.